I had just came home from work and saw this massive cloud that looked like a giant face. But when I went to record it on my camera, the sound was off. Nevertheless, here is what I captured.
Do you good people of Earth see any face here? Wait. Do you think this is real or some CGI stuff? Please leave your comments. Humans, we should be very honest with one another, good people of Earth, you see? And share things also that are honest and good vibes people, and God will always bless you, see? But now about this one. This one, I don't think it's real. Because now, what could that be? And if it is, you tell me, my friends. Leave your comments. But if there is a face behind the sun, hey, I don't know now what is going on. Look at the size of that face. Now imagine the whole body, my friends. That's we are like nothing. Good vibes all the way anyway. Oh, look at this. Brown boobs. Oh.
My buddy just sent me this video right here. All I can say is goosebumps on top of goosebumps. Y'all watch this, man. This is gonna get this place shut down.
Okay, so this whole thing had kind of been confusing at parts. A minute ago, I saw her take a video of a rock that was chipping, and it shouldn't chip like that. And then my Shakira was over here, and she's beating on this stuff, and we realized that this chip's like a plaster, and it's like a hollow sound compared to the real rock. Look, there's a perfect scene. I mean, perfect scene that goes all the way up. Like this is placed together, plastered over, and that probably was like painted over by giants or some shit.
Okay, so almighty powerful ones, all I ask is when y'all shut this place down for research purposes, just let me and Nick and them come back and check it out. You know what I'm saying? We just want to see the inside. That's all I'm asking. Then I can post it and y'all can all see it.
Oh, my friends, that is some crazy place. Oh, that guy has a helmet. Experimental hybrid found in the forest. Experimental hybrid of what and what? Why does it have almost human features? Look at the head. Oh my god. The hands. What could they have crossbreeded here? Oh, English people. Good people of the earth that know about those lab stuff. What could this be? What is this creature? What is going on? Oh my god. Hey, this one is unbelievable. Imagine just walking yourself out there in the woods. You come across this creature. You don't know what creature it is. You've never seen it. Oh my god. This one is unbelievable. How does it move? Oh my god. Does it talk or what does it eat? Hey! Look at the face there. Oh my god. Experimental. Wow, what were they experimenting? English people, good people of Earth. What type of experiment do you think that could have been? Was it successful? Anyway, you've seen that one video of the paperclip and TV, and this guy wanted to try it out. Put the paperclip where? Oh, this is unbelievable. You can use the paperclip as the audio of your TV set. Oh, this is unbelievable. You can try it with those with such type of television.
The sky. Geb is male and Geb is the earth. So their perception of life did not come from a mother earth. It came from a father earth and a mother sky. Because that is where light and heat energy comes from, that comes down to our planet. and creates the organic life. And then Nut and Geb give birth to Asar, Aset, Nebetet, Seton. Asar is the original father. Aset is determination and the original mother. Nebetet is the oracle reader, the one that can see things that others cannot see. And Seton are the forces that destroy. Seton, where we get the word Satan from, is not a bad thing. It's just what exists as a destroyer. And we know in life that sometimes in order to construct, you must destruct. So there is a time for the destroyer. But the destroyer must come at a time when he is needed. Now, Asar and Aset give birth to Heru, who is the resurrection and the light. So the Shabaka stone takes us through a dynamic process of coming into being that is called Kepra, represented by the dung beetle. And the dung beetle represents this process of coming. And
Wow, interesting stuff, my friends. Every
The
day.
Vatican have included the term interdimensional beings in its recent guidance update regarding the supernatural phenomena and other apparitions? Many think they should have. Some individuals have also suggested a less earthly reason for the Vatican's guidance update, saying that the rise in information and interest in UFO and UAP topic in recent years might be part of the reason. As described, an apparition refers to the appearance of a spiritual or supernatural visitor, most likely with instances involving a divine entity. With so much talk of interdimensional beings associated with UFOs and UAPs lately, it seems like it may coincide with what the Vatican is talking about. Could this video footage captured by a security camera explain why the Vatican is updating its new guidance in handling apparitions and other supernatural phenomena? Could this be an example of an interdimensional being exiting a craft of some sort? What do you think?
My friends, look at this creature. What do you think this could be? Oh,
Do you believe?
Mereka tu pula.
crazy things, my friends.
Hello.
Oh, humans. What a
Pat
job.
Williams, now I know
I don't know
why
some-
you acted like you were on some other shit on the Rogan podcast. Because after listening to the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, I'm on some other shit right now. Let's not gloss over the fact that this was constructed out of materials so it would not break down like the Sphinx broke down due to a water erosion, which we could get onto a whole nother story there about how it's way older than even Graham Hancock had previously suggested. But yeah, you want to know why he's so pressed about Atlantis? Is because of these tablets. And Kem is actually ancient Egypt, by the way, so if you guys get confused. And this quote from this is great, which is, "Turn thy thoughts inward, not outward. Find thou the light soul within. Know that thou art the master. All else is brought from within. Grow thou to realms of brightness. Hold thou thy thought on the light. Know thou art one with the cosmos, a flame and a child of the light." So instead of scrolling, I highly suggest you either take a moment and just tap in with that inner being, that inner light, or even go listen or read this book. You can find the PDF available for free online everywhere, and or if you have like Spotify, you can listen to it for free. So go out there and learn. We'll go ahead and leave you guys with this quote, which is, "The true student will read between the lines and gain wisdom. If the light is in you, the light which is engraved in these tablets will respond." That one hit the light real deep. If you're already on a spiritual journey and you're interested in looking into this, I think it will reaffirm a lot of spiritual knowledge that you already know to be true.
Wow. Interesting humans across
With
the
all of these
world.
distractions going on, were you guys aware that the white buffalo calf was born 5 days ago, y'all? This is big news, y'all. Y'all need to prepare for what's coming. There is a split coming, y'all. Check this out. Woman told the people that she would return in the form of a white buffalo calf, and that it would be both a blessing and a warning. When the white animal shows its sacred color, there will be great changes upon the earth. Listen to this story.
The significance of the white buffalo calf. 19 generations ago, there was a prophecy that was brought to our people, the Lakota, Dakota, and Nakota Nation. This prophecy was brought to us by a woman who is said to have come from the clouds the stars to give us an important message, and our 7 sacred ceremonies that we still practice to this day. White buffalo calf woman. She appeared first to 2 warriors who were hunting out in the plain. The first message that she brought to our people was through these 2 men. One who had a good heart and one who had a bad heart. The one with the good heart honored her and respected her for his sacredness and wanted to protect her. The warrior with the bad heart instead wanted to take her beauty for himself. As the bad-hearted warrior approached her and attempted to overtake her, there's different teachings on this. In the version that I will share, he disintegrated into dust before her. That teaching was for men to not take from women what they lacked within themselves. She then left the good-hearted warrior with a message to return to his people and for them to prepare for her arrival. Several days later, she came and brought the chanupa, or prayer pipe, to our people. She taught us how to use this pipe, and that when the bowl connected with the stem, that it represented the entire universe and the joining of the feminine and the masculine. And that through the prayers and through the use of this chanupa, that we would be able to make it through the times that were coming. She also brought us our 7 sacred ceremonies that we still practice to this day, including the enipi, or the sweat lodge, the hunka ceremony, the making of relatives, the hamdecha, the vision quest, the sundance ceremony, and others. These 7 sacred ceremonies have seen us through many generations of extreme hardships and suffering and the attempted unaliving of our entire nation. She told us that hard times would be coming and that these ceremonies would be what would help us through, and that there would be a time that would be coming where almost everything would be taken from us, but that sacred way of life would see us through. She also said that there would be a time coming when she would return to us, when we would need her again, and that her appearance would be signaled by the birth of white buffalo. The first white buffalo that I have ever heard of being born was in 1935. And then in 1990, miracle, the first white buffalo calf of our generation was born. Since then, there have been multiple buffalo being born, and this one specifically that is referenced in this video, we have seen multiple births from this specific herd. So the message just keeps getting stronger and stronger, which was the original message that she brought to our people to prepare for her arrival. And to think about how we treat each other is especially a message for men, to be careful of how they regard the women around them and to treat them with respect, honor, and as the sacred beings that they are. Because there would come a time when there was a woman who would come who does have the power to return them or recycle them back to where they came from to start over again. Because as she taught, some are just that unwell that they are not even meant to stay. The white buffalo calf is also a warning for all of us to look at how we treat one another, at how we treat the earth, how we treat all our relatives of the earth. That includes those of the animal, plant, elemental, and spirit nations. Because there is a time coming where the choice that we make will determine our fate as a collective. The destruction of the earth or the return to balance. I can connect this to other prophecies in other ways. I think that there is a split that will happen, where there are those of us who will have to stay in a world that is headed on the path that this world seems to be on right now, that of chaos and destruction and insanity, suffering, pain, all of that. The other world will be a place where we can return to living in harmony with our earth, in balance with one another, and of an elevated way of life, of thinking, of being. So think about the choices that you make. Be aware of how you treat one another, and it's especially a message to men to be aware of how you treat and regard women. And the white buffalo calf is a reminder of all of these things and of the impending changes that are unavoidable at this point. What choice will you make?
You see, there is a split coming. There is a new world that's being created and an old world that's being removed. And ironically enough, in the Netflix series 3 Body Problem, they told us that some of us will have to stay. But they also stated if one of us makes it, then we all make it, because we're all connected. So the ones that have to go are the ones that did not ascend, the one that did not do their schoolwork, because Earth is a school. It's one of the many schools in the universe, you know what I'm saying? This is where they get the term university from, colleges and all that type of stuff. The Earth is the original school of the universe. You were literally supposed to be working on your soul here. And now this is the time of graduation and judgment is upon the planet. So y'all see what's going on here. Too many things are taking place all at once for it to be a coincidence. But yes, y'all, big changes are here and they're going to be more of those taking places. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
My friends, pass me some water. Things are getting more interesting here. Ah, yeah, you.
Come here, Harvey. Harvey, come.
The neighbor's dog decided to take itself
This
to a
how I
hike.
know this shit is about to come to an end, y'all. Do you even know what you're looking at right now? This is the rarest animal in the world, stamped. This is called the Creodactys. This just appeared over in the ocean a week ago. And I'm telling y'all, this is not supposed to be out in the open just like this. And remember, I've been telling y'all, I said, yo, something's going on with the ocean. The orcas, the whales, even the dolphins, every sea animal been telling us there's some shit going on. We're not supposed to be looking at this right now, y'all. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all think I've been playing around just bullshitting, right? You can go on Google and look it up yourself. Very rare. And another thing, the ocean is horrifying. That John, dumb scary, yo. Not gonna hold you. The fact that the planet is like 90% water means that our big ass continents is nothing compared to the undersea life. What I kept telling y'all is people under there. Oh my god!
Chirodetes maculatus. Hey, very
You're saying
nice
that the Catholic Church, the Vatican, they know about the existence of non-human intelligence on this planet.
Certainly. The Vatican archives, along with some of the most incredible texts and books and inventions that ever existed on this planet. And they siphon it away and they're hoarding all of that wisdom and knowledge so that they can keep control and power and domination over the world. And guess what? It's working.
This is a shocking claim. The fact that the allegation that the Vatican might have known about non-human intelligence on Earth.
Imagine this at night. Just taking a walk. What? Wait. Oh, my friend. Coming across this at night. Oh, let me tell you, you can faint. Huh? Look at her. Is this a toy or what's up? This is crazy. Oh my god. Good people of Earth. Is this a statue or... My friend, what is this thing? Are these those things that people put on clothes? Where people sell clothes in the boutiques? Oh, it's a fake human. How? Hey, well, this one is definitely a fake human. Look at the face there. It looks plasticky. Oh my god. Oh, good people of Earth. So here we always say no to drugs, you see? And spread
the word man comes from the word mens, which is Latin for mind. This is why we see hue, man. We are hue, which is light, man, mind. We are the light mind. We are light manifested in physical form. So mens also means man, men and man. Govern, meant. Because what do? They control, govern your ment, your mind, your mentality. Because your mind creates physical reality. What you believe in the mind becomes perception, your perception becomes reality. This book I created began in the mind before I manifested it physically. Control the mind, you control reality.
Wow. Let your mind be full of love.
When an isolated container is filled with a uniform layer of fog and then given sufficient enough voltage, something fascinating happens.
I really hope this is showing up on camera. This interesting little effect is something I discovered a few years ago while experimenting late at night, hopped up on a bit of bean water.
I shot a video on the topic, and since then, the exact science behind this phenomena has really haunted me. It's haunted me so much that I knew I had to dig deeper, gather opinions from other professionals, and run simulations which painted an incredible picture of what's happening.
I have to say there isn't a tremendous amount of scientific literature on the topic. Quite frankly, I found very little, and it may have real-world applications. So this is a deeper dive into one of the strangest phenomenons I've ever seen, high-voltage nebulography. You know, high-voltage physics opens an entire sandbox of beautiful phenomenon. It's why I've created an entire channel around it.
I've shot videos on electrostatic firebending, water bending, electrostatic levitation, self-healing fractal patterns, pulling energy out of the clouds. This one was actually really cool. All these experiments I thought were fascinating.
But when I saw this fog phenomenon, it completely broke my brain and left lasting questions.
Asking viewers for what their hot take on what the cause was, the explanations ranged from capacitive effects to electron gun scenarios.
Luckily, this effect is extremely easy to reproduce. The basic setup for this fog effect can be put together within minutes.
This includes a large flat container filled with warm water, lots of it actually, a physical separator on one side that has a gap at the end like so, a piece of dry ice, and a low current, high voltage DC power supply. This 20 kilovolt battery powered Wimshurst is ideal because, as you can see, totally harmless. The electrical ground is attached directly to the water and the high voltage positive to your body.
The key here is low current, less than a milliamp, which is completely safe in this application. Now, as for voltage, I found anywhere from 5 to 30 kilovolts works great.
Once the dry ice is dropped into the water, the separator allows the CO2 fog to flow throughout the container, forming a uniform sheet. And at this point, the power can be turned on, and the magic starts. The trails range from hair-thin to somewhat thicker, as seen here, and even really wide, unpredictable bursts. Actually, quite unpredictable. Your finger can draw on the fog from over a foot away. It really is something beautiful. Perhaps the most intriguing of all, though, a flat palm placed just over the fog.
Oh my god.
Wow, man, that looks fascinating. Extremely incredible.
Y'all looked over, I said, what the? Look at him. Let me zoom in. Y'all. Look at him. Man, listen. It's a big one. The one in the front, he big, and he remind me of an owl. He got his head turned, looking dead at me. But look at the one behind him. Y'all, tell me y'all ain't seeing that. Y'all, this in a tree, y'all. Got a long neck. Look, I see 2 legs. I see an arm. If I'm not mistaken, it might be 3 of them. I don't know, y'all, but look. That's deep right there. I mean, anybody should be able to see that. Anybody should be able to see this. I was like, wait a minute. But oh, I got one more. Hold up. Nah, listen. I didn't see it. I didn't see it earlier. I was getting ready to leave. I'm like, all right, let me get out of here. So I turned one more time. Getting ready to get in the car. Bingo. I don't think it was there. It could have been there. I don't know. I gotta watch the video. Look at the bottom of this tree in front of me. I'm gonna slowly zoom in on it. The bottom of the tree. Y'all. Come on, man. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure it don't get blurry. That's trippy, y'all. Hold on now. Look at it, though. And the face of it, even the face is like light, and then the nose or whatever is dark. Like, man, y'all can't tell me that ain't no being on the bottom of that tree trunk. Come on, y'all. Look at this. Man. That's trippy. Y'all, I'm tripping off of that because I'm like, wait a minute. And it's so weird because I did not see it when I was looking at the other ones over there. I'm like, it just came out of nowhere. Or maybe, I don't know, y'all, but I had to share. Y'all see it, man. That's trippy. That's trippy right there. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Dude right there. Look at him sitting up in the tree. And it's a big one right above him right there. Yup. It's a bunch of small ones, but yeah, I see them watching me. And then this. Wow. Alright, y'all, I'm out.
Oh, what a food drinks. Did you see any creatures there?
These are narco submarines. These are basically submarines built by drug cartels. These submarines are usually made of fiberglass, which makes them very difficult to detect on radar. US Coast Guard themselves said that they think they only catch about 25% of the narco subs. These are incredibly sophisticated pieces of machinery with engines, electric generators, air conditioning, kitchens, and 4 to 5 man crews that are trained and prepared to cross the Atlantic Ocean. And also, a lot of times, the Pacific Ocean. Many narco subs are built in clandestine shipyards in the deep jungles of Western Colombia. The Pacific coastline of Colombia is extremely dense with forest canopy, and it's really easy to hide stuff there. Conveniently, this is right next to a bunch of confirmed locations of cocaine manufacturing. And even though groups like the Colombian Navy have gotten better at catching these narco subs, especially in the jungle before they get sent out, a lot of them are still out there. In fact, authorities estimate that there are tens of these operating right now, mainly going between 2 places, Western Colombia and Mexico, transporting cocaine, and Northern South America, Venezuela, Guyana, and Brazil, from which it's thought that a lot of the cocaine that goes to Europe, like to Spain, originates.
Oh my god, that is unbelievable stuff. Humans are full of good vibes and make great things, you see? And now, my friends, I really thank you and appreciate for watching up to this part. You have been doing great. Lots of love to you, by the way. And thanks to those guys that have been leaving comments there. It has been very nice and good vibes. It's always motivating. And because of that, today we will read a few comments from some of you guys which are our family here. And hear what you guys are saying. You see, my friend? She read for me the comments there. I cannot see it. Read for me. See the guys, my friend here says he's shy that he does not want you to see him or hear him. Read for us today so that we can hear you.
At Ramasu, he says, or she says, got an idea for your channel. You should ask us to send us clips of us doing your intro with our own twist and location, and do a mashup. I think it would be amazing.
Oh, that is great. At Ramasu, you had that idea of everybody sending their intros there and we compare and see how it would be. You see, that's one very fantastic idea. And now even because of that, soon we will be putting our WhatsApp numbers where it will be possible for us to communicate in other ways and for you even to send your intros through that number, you see. So always hit the notification bell so that when we upload that video with our number, you might know. Next comment, my friend. Let's go to the next one. Let's hear what these guys are saying. That is Ramasu. Big up, man. Much love. You have been doing incredible work, you see. My friend, what is that one saying?
There is another guy at user BJ9J40009X.
Yes.
She says, or he says, how do you say or spell Kusumo? I think she meant Kasungumo.
Oh, it is Kasungumo. Oh, she's asking
his friend's name.
Oh, the Kasungumo. They're asking the name for Kasungumo. Kasungumo, you spell it is a Kasungumo. That's how it is done. Kasungumo. You see? Good website things. You're all round. Let's read like other two before we wrap up, and we'll continue.